Whoopsies. Chrome was updated. Good job, Chrome. I'm so proud of you. Let's see here. Dang, there's a lot of people live. Whoopsies. Well, I didn't mean to, but apparently I went ahead and went live.
Oh, okay.
I meant to schedule it for 6. Whoopsies. I feel like the Grinch. Let's see here. Give me. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Crap. Go back. Stupid. What's up, buddy? Jesus is King is here and already in first place.
What?
Jesus is King is already here and in first place.
Oh.
Well, welcome in, bud. Are you going to Sunday night service? Well, good evening, Jane. How are you? Here, I'll let you take your spot. Gotta go in a second, but I'll be back. Okay.
What's up, dude?
Oh, God. Yep, Madison's here. Your turn. I'll peel your apple. I can't do that much. I don't have shoes on.
Let's see what we got here. Madison said, "What's up? What's up? Hello, Madison."
Howdy, Beach.
See, did you put live chat? Yep.
Just because I've not been here for a while to do a live doesn't mean I forgot. I'm close to forgetting. Because I've not been here for a while to do a live.
Madison said, "Wee."
Whee!
Here you go. Jane says, "Hey, Maddie." Carlo, let's see. Mike's here. Did you do a wheelie and the electric chair getting up the step?
No, I just went around outside.
Carlos says, "Sup, y'all? Pops Jr., Madison. Hello." Carlos said, "Hi, Jane." Beth says, "Hey, all." Jane said, "Hi, Mike." Madison said, "Hey, Jane."
Madison, are you supposed to be walking around with the fair?
Don't do that. You got to pull it off. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
What did I not do?
I was looked like you were taking it off by backing it up, but it's delayed. Never mind. Let's see. Madison said, "Hey, Mike." Wait a minute. I missed. Jane said, "Hi, Beth." Madison said, "Hey, Mike and Beth." Huh?
I shouldn't eat this. Apples tear up my stomach.
Well, that's not good.
Looks like somebody is in. I haven't seen their name before.
Let's see. Anthony says, "Hi from UK. How's your day been going?" It's going good. Hope you're doing good from the UK.
Over across the pond, y'all.
Ford says, "I want to be a bitch for no reason." Well, Ford, if you do, please find another live. We like to keep everything positive. You're welcome to stay, but if that's the way you're going to be, please find another one. Hey, while you go or stay, hit the like button for me. Tony said, "Pops, you're not going to fire me. I work alone." No, I ain't going to fire you. Mike says, "Hi, Carlo, Jane, Madison." Jane says, "Welcome, Anthony." Renitz 138 says, "Cheers from Michigan."
Vixen.
Jane says, "Hi, Dylan." Mike said, "Good to see the partners in crime back together." Yeah, it feels good too. Ford says, LOL. Dick. Yeah, NDP Projects chat. Just a quick stop to say quick stop in. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good one. You too, Vic. Thank you.
I'll try to stay safe. Can't promise anything.
Ford said, maybe. Carlos said, Long Jane, hi, Tony, Madison, it's raining there.
She asked.
Question,
It's
no.
raining there.
I was going to read the question mark. It did, but it quit. Anthony says, yeah, my day is all good at work. Oh, man.
I wish I was at work.
Sorry, yeah, he wished he could work, but he wouldn't be at work if he did. But anyway, Mike said, Madison, you're probably getting the weather that we had yesterday. Jane says, pouring here. Please keep it. Renegade said, the scariest movie I ever saw was Welcome to the Big Booty Community. Van Doe says, you have a positive voice. Well, thank you. Well, we like to have positive vibes in here. Let's see. Big says, remember, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Yes, please. Anthony said, but it's over now. It's 11 p.m. in the UK. Well, you know what 11 p.m. in the UK means? It's time for Never Done Projects.
It means it's 6 p.m. here.
Let's see. Mike says, hi. No Van. Renegade says, my butt itches. Well, scratch it.
If you fart hard enough, it might scratch it for you.
If you would have wiped, it wouldn't be itching. James says, hi, no Van. Jane says, Renegade, scratch it. Just don't snip your finger when you get done. That's just nasty.
He was kind of shitty at me.
Oh, King says, can I get a mod? I will help a lot. No, not right now. We're holding off on the mods right now. Well, you know how mad people in this live would be if I give you a mod. Woody350 says, hey, can I shout out to my friend watching? Yeah, shout out to your friend watching, Jazz. Let's see.
Eli sent a message and said sent $25.
Sent $25. I don't believe you. It didn't show up yellow.
Did she just ask if I was Justina?
Who?
I will find you.
Can I get a mod? I will help a lot, said King. Sorry.
You 4'6" little troll. I know where you are.
Let's see. Sam said, Sam Goat says, can you give a happy birthday to my grandpa? I sure can. Hi, Sam's grandpa. Olivia says, ha. Unknown says, rest in peace, Kurt. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Long Wrench. Olivia says, that Justina. Mattis says, be right back. We walk into the car. Mike says, Olivia, hello.
Must be nice.
Olivia says, hello. Olivia says, no, that Randy. Carlos says, hello, Olivia. Olivia says, hi, guys. Rhonda says, good evening, R2 and R3, y'all. Sorry I haven't been around. A wonderful friend of mine was in an auto accident on my birthday, 10/4, and died yesterday. It has been really hard. I am so sorry, Rhonda. Our prayers go out to you and their family. Lotus, that Randy isn't the Teemu Randy. That's the real deal.
That's
Jamie
right.
says, Buncan J12. Rhonda says, love you all. Carlos says, sup, Lotus, whoop. Olivia says, Randy, all capital. Lotus said, what's up, Olivia? Carlo. Millionaire says, Salem, I don't know, Malcolm. Billy says, no, you cannot lick my forehead, Billy.
For $50, I'll let you.
Jane says, hi, Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Sorry about your friend. Lotus says, hey, Jane. Rhonda says, thank you very much, R2. Mike says, hi, Rhonda. Lotus says, hi, Rhonda. Sorry for your loss. The Money says, hello, sir. Well, hello, The Money Empire, I believe it is. Let's see. Billy says, 45, you got a deal. I know you're cheap. Well, I tell you what, show me the money first. James says, yeah, live. Mike says, hi, Lotus. The Money says, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Hope you are. James says, hi, Lotus. Lotus says, what's up, Lone? Billy says, show me the forehead and I'll show you the money. Damn, if you can't see this forehead. We got problems. If you can't see this forehead, you definitely don't need to send the money. Let's see, Liv says, hi, Jane. Good to hear. I'm also doing good, said the money. Let's see. I need a close-up. I want to see this shine. Nope, because I believe you're full of crap. What Rhonda says, thank you, Jane, and all love y'all. Y'all are an awesome YouTube family. You'll never know how much y'all mean. And y'all don't know how much y'all mean to us.
Speaking of that, did you know we have a self-proclaimed biggest fan?
I did not. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind.
I can't tell y'all who it is.
Jesus is King says, how's it going? It's going great. The Money Empire says, I'm a car guy myself. You're in the right channel. Grew up with them. Mike says, show the money, big talker. Pay to play here. That's right. He won't say much more. He's full of BS. He ain't gonna show no money. Lotus said, hello, creepin', lol, creepin'. Rhonda says, thanks, R2 and R3 with 3 hearts. Jeffrey says, why he makes faces behind your back. He thinks I don't know what he's doing, but then again, I really don't care. So
I have nothing better
he's
to
here.
do.
That's all that matters.
I can't leave. I'm trapped. I'm blinking twice. I'm in danger.
I had a car once. Said the money said my dream car would be the BMW M5 Competition F90 2021. Cool.
The 4.4 liter V8 burrito.
That's what he said. Yes. Jeffrey says his holding up. He's holding you hostage. Yes. Lotus said that's a badass Beamer. Yes. Rhonda said, is Daryl in here? Not yet. And she's laughing at R3.
Well, my goal is to make her spit her coffee out again.
I think I did that last time talking about a razor.
Yeah. I think Daryl is probably going to be working on setting up a premiere tonight for 8 p.m.
Yep. Ron said, Daryl, so sorry about your paint. Kenny says, if you had no choice, which one you friendly, Diddy or Kelly, think?
R. Kelly. What did R. Kelly do?
I don't know what R. Kelly, and I don't know much about the Diddy bull crap, but I will tell you this.
He gets mad at me.
I got a
Watch
choice,
the whole
so
video.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Option C, none of the above.
That's right. Olivia says,
Charles!
I has 3. The money says, Diddy is crazy. Charles said, hello, Charles. Slippery said, Trump or Clinton. We don't talk politics in this live. Thank you. Lotus said, R. Kelly like the we on girls. Weird.
Option 3.
Real Outlaw says, Money Empire, I own a S58 BMW 3.0 twin turbo. Trust me, sick with BMWs on line 6s. That's their specialty. Rhonda says, Diddy broke my heart.
Well, apparently a
Said,
damn tree broke my back.
How about Dynamite? How's that? Rape more kids. Did he? I don't know. Never met him. Sorry about that. Benadryl?
Benadryl.
Benaday, ho. Watch Chained Up in Diddy's basement.
They're chained up in Diddy.
Oh.
Watching
Chained. Okay. Charles said, hello there, everyone. Mike says, hi. Charles. Kenny says, I'm freeing R. Kelly. Okay. Charles says, hello, Rich. The money says, ooh, twin turbo. Real Outlaw says, in line, not online. Sorry. The money says, also a nice BMW.
Keep scooting. I'm going to have to get my fat ass up there.
What?
There's something that's not right on the computer. Excuse me, everybody, while I mess with this. Is that even blowing? Well, apparently the RGB lights back here have stopped working. Did you turn those off? Boo! Okay, bye!
Let's see, where was that? The money says also a nice BMW. Real Outlaw said not your father's BMW on YouTube. It's 650 who are in at money.
Did you hear me?
What?
I'm doing a burnout.
Oh Lord.
I reversed it.
Don't tear up that thing. Rear wheel power. Oh, okay. And can handle 1200 on stock internals. The money says, damn. Kenny says, Michael or Jason, don't let me down. Michael or Jason, don't let Kenny down, please. Rhonda says, my son's father passed 2 months after my dad in 2015, and Diddy's song, I'll Be Missing You, was on target. Ugh. Rhonda says, I'm still in shock. Yep. Said, who was telling us about the donkey clock intake?
Dookie clock.
I have no idea. The money says, I remember my father had a Opel Corsa GSI, but with the carbon fiber and a blue neon headlights, also turned a bit. Charles says, tell Randy I got a Chevy crate motor on the way. Man, on our way? You need our address?
You shouldn't have, Charles.
I know, we thank you so much. Charles donated the first engine to us. Lotus says, Jason. Real Outlaw says, W. Bill that money. Lotus says, they are honoring movie killer pops, Michael Myers or
Jason.
Yeah, that's the reason I just kind of went with it.
Was it
Neely,
Jason that was just a mama's boy?
I have no idea. Neely says, remember when Ronnie shit his pants at the diary bar? No, I didn't know. The money says, love, but I love old timers also. The money said, for example, the Opel Manta B from 1977, the rally version. My uncle has one. Cool. Rhonda says, lived y'all's AM video. Loved y'all's AM video. A cat show. Thanks.
At Cat Show.
Huh?
At Cat Show.
Okay.
What is it?
Rhonda said, sorry, love, not live. I figured that's what you meant. I ain't went to no cat show either.
She might be at a Jerome, hi from Croatia.
Yeah. Let's see. The money says, I've been into cars from because of my father and uncle.
Can I say I'm in this chair because of my choices, not my dad?
Adam says, yo, what's up? That's Adam H. The money says they teach me pretty much since I was 7. Cool. Adam H says you guys are always eating something.
Well, I'm always hungry.
Rhonda says, hey, R3, what are you doing back there?
I'm eating a fudge bar.
Lotus says, no, Jason from Crystal Lake, hockey mask, big machete. Rhonda says, we see you.
I can change that. I'm mobile now. Ha ha. Hey, let the men eat. I had breakfast and that's it.
Let the men eat. There you go. Hey, at least one of us is eating healthy.
You just, the hell you are. You want some Skittles?
Not right now. Adam H says, who made that American flag painting?
No idea.
We don't know. It was here when Randy bought the place. Let's see. Rule says, Rule by the Sun says, hi, Baldy. How you doing? Rhonda says, R2, laughing. Mike says, yeah, where's Maria at now when you're really eating apples? I got your back. I'll cover for you. Thank you, Mike. You tell her I was eating apples while somebody else was eating ice cream. Adam H said, what is this? The bunker? No, this is the upper office of Randy's tire shop.
This is Bay 4 and 5.
And this is a YouTube facility that happens to sell tires, wheels, and dabble in exhaust.
When my lift ain't broke.
And when the lift ain't broke. And we do YouTube. And when we're not here, we're working at the railroad.
You guys are depleting the rations. You don't get a body like this by not depleting.
I believe I can go a little bit without some, so I'll be all right. Rhonda says, R3, please know I'm definitely proud of you.
Thank you, Rhonda. And I tell you what, probably should have ate all that myself.
Rhonda, we all are. He's doing amazing. Let's see. The money said they said that a good wife is like a good cup of coffee.
Yeah, I ain't got other people.
Always need a refill. The money
We went a
in
different
her
spot.
left. Do what?
We went a different spot with that.
Rhonda says, y'all very welcome. Absolutely are too.
Did you ever get this printer working?
Yeah, it was working.
Okay.
Now, I haven't tried it since it lost power yesterday.
It probably ain't gonna work now.
Probably not. Is it blinking?
I don't know. Can't see it.
Well, damn, it's right beside of you.
I ain't even powered on.
Oh, well, power it on, so we have time. Let's see. We've got 17 people in here and 16 likes.
I'm showing 19 and 17.
Well, I'm showing 17 on the other phone.
Well, we'll cut off. Did you want to?
Oh, that's right, because I got it cut off.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Lotus said, "Is that a jug of M&M's?" No, it's Skittles.
It is.
Rhonda says,
54
R2,
ounces.
may I ask a real question?
3 pounds, 6 ounces of Skittles.
Somebody's talking to you.
You're R2.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Dumbass.
Yes, you can ask a real question. Lotus says, Maria will love that.
Love what?
Probably the Skittles.
What Skittles?
The money says, I think there should be a PMA tax for teenagers. Charles says, George Jones says his wife is as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Life. Extra large jar of diabetes.
Well, I gotta do something else. I tried dropping a tree on myself and it just didn't work. So now I gotta eat Skittles.
The money says PIMA tax. What question you got, Rhonda?
We answer all appropriate questions.
Do not tear my thing up back there now.
Too late.
The money says means
my
plain
ass
and my ass for the. Hey, I got you.
Well, good news is you can't tax me on that. I haven't been a teenager in a while.
See, Lotus says just don't jump off the rainbow.
Well, why not? I can't do any jumping. I can't stand up.
Rhonda says, I know y'all don't want it, and it's fine if not, but I'm the only one that thinks we're neat at the end. Rhonda says, you know y'all don't want it, and it's fine if not, but I'm the only one that thinks you're neat at the end. Thank you.
Rhonda, we're kind of special. We might need a different explanation to that.
Near at the end. Sorry.
It thinks we're near at the end. Still confused.
Lotus says roll off. Sorry.
I'm still working on that.
Roll off the rainbow. That's what he's saying. LOL R3. Rhonda says, Life says, you crazy, NNC. What? I don't.
I am not picking up what you're putting down.
I know I don't. I'm kind of confused. One thinks that you're at the end. You think we're fixing to die?
Say it ain't so. I got 8 months till I'm 30, so that's 8 months of trying.
The man says, I think we should just chill and have some scotch and one cigar, perhaps whiskey. Empire's laughing. Life's really never seen you so.
F off. Let's see here.
Oh,
I know y'all don't want it.
Rolling,
It's fine
rolling,
if
rolling.
not, but I'm the only one that thinks.
Ron says, yes, thanks. Yeah, okay, thanks. Huh?
No, I agree.
Let's see.
Crap, Maria's here.
Yeah,
No.
just as I finished too. Yeah. Let's see. Miranda said, "What's up, Brazil? Maria said, is that little Randy in the back? Yes, it is. I have not taken him back yet.
Yeah,
Life
I'm
says,
being held
LOL.
hostage.
The money says, I mean, let's be honest. Cars and girls are the perfect combo. Maria
I'll just
says,
take a car.
holy crap. Lotus says, hello, Maria. The money says, hey, I'm just a man of culture. Maria says, I've wanted so long for this moment.
Well, you can't get rid of me that easy, Maria.
Maria says, hi, Lotus. Rhonda, I'm still kind of confused. You kind of confused me. I mean, if you think, if you're asking, do I think we're close to death? No. Let's see. Lotus says, if you need help, if you need to be held hostage, always hanging out with the horses instead of us.
Well,
You
I
need
do
to be.
prefer
That's
you.
right. Ron says, who the hell is Life? Never seen them. They've been in here a time or two.
Yeah, they've been in here quite often.
They haven't been in here in a little while, but they were here. They've been here for a
We
while.
all have lives. I remember whenever Life first come in, I said, man, Life's usually mean to me. You
Let's
gonna be
see.
nice?
Maria says he is using the Apple machine. Yes, I just finished my Apple.
Really? 'Cause
Don't
I
break
haven't-
it, said Maria.
I already broke it twice.
Life says closer every day. Ron says YR2 am just asking. Thank you. Now that's what I'm saying. If you, I mean, now that Maria's in here, she probably won't agree with you. I mean, she'll probably agree with you that I'm close to death, but I don't think I am. Maria says, or close to the end. Let me say that. Maria says, if you break it, this man won't eat apples for the rest of his life.
I fixed it.
Life says, I'm around.
I'm
Maria
around
says, I don't believe you. Somebody in here said they got my back. Tell Maria what I just got through eating. Lotus said, Randy, hide the jug.
What
said,
jug?
well, keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Jamie
rolling,
says,
rolling.
you should get a bridge piercing.
What's the big
Is that a bridge piercing right there in between the eyebrow? No. If that's what, which I'm not getting a piercing anyway, but still. Carlos said, sup, Lotus? Maria said, yes, you are.
Oh, Mike's going to bat for you.
Let's see, Lotus, I said, what's up, Carlos? 10 minutes ago, Ron said, Maria isn't my child, LOL. Let's see, Mike said, Maria, you should be proud of Pops. I actually seen him eating apple. The money says, ha ha, the man behind you just straight up chilling. Just have a peaceful moment. There you go.
Well,
Jamie says, y'all between the, between the eyes. No, that's what I thought you meant, which I wouldn't have a piercing anyway, but no, that I think that's crazy. Carlos said, oh, okay, Lotus. Maria says, well, he didn't eat one when I'm here. It's not my fault you didn't come in here.
did you know we have a self-proclaimed biggest fan of NDP?
I think I read that somewhere.
I'm not going to tell y'all who it is.
Mike said, and RH3 had a fudge bar. See? Maria says,
Mike!
I'm proud that he's still alive. Rhonda said, my kids are an artist and a U.S. Marine. I can ask a question. Yeah, you can ask one.
Yes,
Let's see. Official says, W. Gramps, man, how you doing? That's what I'm saying. If you ask, I answered it. I don't think I'm near the end. But if you're talking about the world, I still don't think the world's close. We just got to get a lot worse. I just don't really know what question, how you were meaning the question. Life says, you aren't in my weight class. Rhonda, be calm. Official said, hi.
Hello.
Lotus said, I saw him too. I saw him do it, Maria. Lotus said, guys, stop bickering. Yes, please. Positive vibes, everybody. Positive vibes. The money says, I want to check on the man behind you if he's really okay.
Well, I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm not that okay.
Life says, KK. Long says, how did that bus feel running over you, Randy?
You know, the least you could have done was honk.
Let's see. Maria says, after eating fries and Pepsi on breakfast. Richard B says, hi, boss. Hi, Randy. What's up? Whoop. Maria says, well, I think I was drunk or on drugs when I wrote my TikTok bio.
See, you kick a dog in the
Oh,
park. I never
somebody
seen
knew
you
what we
once.
was talking about. And orange hearts. I noticed. See, Rhonda says, thank you, R2. Was just asking. Ryan deleted his,
Ronnie, don't ever feel bad for asking questions. You're welcome to ask anything.
the money says a question. If you had 1 minute to tell the world something, what would it be? Make yourself happy.
Don't give up.
Mike says,
Honk,
honk, honk. What he meant was beep, beep, beep. Richard said, LOL. Life says, that wasn't too short a bus, but that got you. Huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know
Richard
this
said, long W high. Maria said, I had to write the biggest hater.
Wait, real question is, Richard, who's the boss and who's Randy?
Let's see. Rhonda said, life's trusting and believing you aren't on my level. Lotus said, do the freaking speed limit.
I tried, but my chair won't go that fast.
Lotus said, Mike said, Richard B, hello. Richard said, hit the like button, please.
Touch my lucky thing.
Touch my lucky thingy, please. Lotus said, use your freaking turn signal. Maria says, and how did you know it's in different language?
Maria?
Because you're not the only one that's smart. We know what we're doing, whether you believe it or not. We got this. These old rednecks can come figure out some shit every once in a
And
while.
on the phone, Maria, if you just click the bio,
Don't-
it says translate.
Don't tell her how you figured it out.
I just know Arabic.
Mike said, Lotus, I had the flashers on.
He had the stop sign out. I ran the stop sign.
Lotus said, what's up, Richard? Lotus and Richard, I taught them Google Translate. Ron said, I asked about never seeing you and damn sure didn't ask you for your opinion. Just saying. Now, Rhonda, we got to be nice. This is a positive vibes. Richard B, see, the eldest is always boss, Randy. There you go. Tell him, Richard, I'm so mad I can't. Maria says, well, I don't know you can do that. Well, look at there. We taught you something today. Didn't have to teach you a word, but we got you figured out. Let's see. The money says, let's all have 1 minute silence for the man, his pain and suffering. He invested in all this. Minute's up. Randy said you can do a lot on the internet. LOL. Mother said, Rhonda, he let it go. Let it go, please. Rhonda said, R2, I've never seen this person. He's been in here a while. He's even blue. Let's see. Maria said, what's that on your left?
Your left or my left?
What's what? Let's see. Gray says, hello, how are you guys doing? We're doing great. Hope you are. Maria, I don't know what you're talking about on my left. Lotus said, Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, that is for Halloween.
That's all our Halloween candy for trunk or treat.
Look, I have.
The money says, what a fast minute. Life says, yes, sir. Maria says, hi, little Randy, so you stayed with him since Breakfast Live? That's right. Yep. I haven't taken you back.
This is 200 fun-sized bags, and I have 2 of them, so I have 400. So that is 11 pounds of Sour Patch Kids. I have 2 bags of this, which is Hershey's Cookies and Cream Kit Kats, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Hershey's Milk Chocolate Milk Duds, and it is 4 pounds, 7.7 ounces. I have 2 of them. So that's 9 pounds of that. And I have a singular bag of Starburst, Twix, Peanut M&Ms, Skittles, and Twix Minis.
And I've bought 9 more pounds of candy coming. And these people that was just here said they were bringing some. So what we're going to do, well, what we don't give out on Halloween, we're going to eat on every live. So Anyway, let's get back to this. Richard said, but you'll be right around the corner soon, Randy.
That's right, Richard.
Ron says, yeah, okay, like you do, Lotus. Yes, sir. David said, hey. Maria says, I think it's yellow. Yes, I hope we just answered your question, but this is my right. Let's see. The money says, what are the things y'all need the most in?
Right now.
Right
now.
Time. That's what I need the most of. Time. I don't have enough time to get everything we need done.
Well, I need the 31st to hurry up.
Maria says, why everything in America is so large?
Well, Maria, this was bought. It's all individually wrapped so we can give it out for trunk or treating on
We're
Halloween.
buying it to give to kids when they come for trunk or treat.
And
that's
worry,
why it's like that.
I don't have a van.
We bought it in bulk.
All the snacks, that's right.
Let's see. Maria says, why is everything? Let's see. Life says all the snacks. Yeah. Lotus says, I get yelled at too or demoted if you noticed. Rich says, don't eat it all. We won't unless this, whatever's not give out, we're going to sit here and eat on the live until we make ourselves sick. Gray said, how is Boggy doing? Anyone know? Man, matter of fact, you just said that. I did not respond to his message.
Shame on you. You should feel bad.
I don't know. I didn't respond. I'm sorry. Boggy, I will get back with you. I know you're not in here yet, but let's see. Maria says, okay, now I'm hungry. Jane told you earlier to get something to eat. Lotus said, Boggy was okay last night. Yes. Maria says, are you sure you're going to give it to the people or eat it by yourself?
Well, it has not been opened yet.
Gray says, nobody ever has enough time. You're exactly right, Gray. Life says some bad people get more times than they deserve.
Some bad people get hit by a tree.
No, he won't talk shit. If I'd time him out for a minute if I could.
Ha! You can't do it.
But yeah, you're right, Life. It just don't seem to be right sometimes. That's why they made the song "When the Good Ones Die Young." Let's see. Maria said, nice. We have kind of the same celebration when we give kids candy and money. Oh, I ain't giving them kids no money. I'll go out there and buy them some candy and give them a place to walk around safely, but no. Olivia, what was wrong with Boggy? Nothing's wrong with Boggy. He just sent me a text and I have not got back with him. That's what's wrong. I didn't get back with him.
I think I ignored Jane for 3 days on accident, and Olivia for like a day and a half on accident.
Life says, you aren't bad. No, I know I'm not bad. I'm just saying. Maria says, hello, Olivia. Richard says, Randy, are you up and running again soon, or what is the status?
I go for an x-ray on the 31st, and I'm hoping they tell me I can weight bear as tolerated. And if that's the case, I'm going to do everything in my power and my ability to stand up on the 31st.
Life said, bad things happen to good people just as much as accidents. Yes.
That's right, Life.
Jane says, that was Life.
Yeah.
Jane says,
on accident, my ass.
Lotus said, I'm dressing up as a kid and going to the rich neighborhood if money is an option. Me too. Maria says, hello, Jane. Journey says, hey, Randy. Hello, Journey. Rhonda says, I'm not trying nor care to be. You stepped to me first, which didn't include you. Grace said, Boggy is respectfully the smartest person I know. Hope he can join the chat soon. Journey says, I can't walk until the 16th.
I'm sorry to hear that, Journey.
Let's see. Maria says, the orange hearts, it was definitely the worst choice. Maria, I guess you're woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You're trying to be mean. Roll over, take a nap, and get up on the other side of the bed. Jane says, hi. Maria, Life says, LOL. Had to be an accident now. He's paid the same for half the work for now. Lambo said, donate $100 to YouTube. Well, I'll tell you what, shoot me $100. I appreciate it. Libby said, what? Why did you say sorry, Biggie?
Buggy.
Well, she put Biggie, but because I didn't respond. I was supposed to respond to him. Richard said, I wish you lots of luck, Randy.
Thank you, Richard.
Maria says, did you get the apple from Chester? It was the one Chester's gave me, yes. Lambo said, donate 100. Journey says, dislocated and broke ankle. Ouch. Sorry about that. Randy says, I hate to hear that, Journey. Maria says, well, I was nice in Breakfast Live.
True.
Well, that's true. Life is nice, a big old Benjamin. Jane said, who is life's theme? Olivia said, huh? Respond to what?
Life has come in here for really the past couple months.
Yeah, they've been in a while.
Yeah. If they
Boggy sent me a message, a text. Richard said, you have a great family that has supported you a lot and kind of father who loves to talk. Journey says, I was playing baseball with my student because I got to the school a half hour early and they were at recess, wanted to know if I could play. I said yes, and I wished I'd have said no. Man.
Isn't that how it usually goes?
That's usually what it goes. Maria says, I'm being mean because I'm hungry. Well, I'm always hungry, and you're always mean.
That's what she's always mean, because she's always hungry.
Life says, I'm famous now. Jane said, I was wondering since he's a mod. You said, hello, Randy. You said, hello, Scoops.
Hello.
You said, hello, Jane. Randy said, hello. Richard says, what have you guys done today?
I've sat around all day.
I finished putting up our security system. Put it up in the wrong place. Had to redo it. We had some people come by and do some talking, and we sat here and chit-chatted most of the rest of the day, what we didn't do on live. Let's see. Hugh says, hello, Life. Maria says, don't be negative, Randy. I'm not. I'm positive. I'm positive you're mean. I'm joking, Maria.
Be nice.
Hugh says, hello, Maria. Journey says, I had a concussion. I had a
conscious sedation to try and put my ankle back together, but that didn't work, so now I need emergency surgery on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Ooh, dang.
Well, hopefully it won't be a bad surgery, Journey.
Maria said, I'm sorry for starting the drama. I'll be nicer. Thank you. I appreciate it, Maria. Life said, hi, Vic. Maria says, hi, Hugh. Hugh says, hello, Journey. Olivia says, he don't care if you respond. He is constantly busy and doesn't pay the hell of attention. Anyways, Pops, okay. Hugh said, hello, Richard B. Olivia said, he probably forgot about it. Hugh says, hello, Olivia. Richard said, nice. Hugh, whoop. Olivia says, and who the hell called Boggy smart? Life said, lol. Richard said, hit the like button. Maria says, I think you need new glasses now. Those look like they're old. Well, you're right, Maria. I need to go to the dollar store. Olivia said, he's the dumbest smart ass I know. James says, well, his phone was dying earlier, Liv. Grace says, I agree with Olivia. Journey says, yeah, I'm on the morphine, a.k.a.
Morphine.
The best pain medication ever.
I hated that morphine.
Journey says, hi, Gran, never done. Says, I hated when they gave me morphine. Journey, Maria says, I need new glasses too.
Maria said that.
Yeah, who did I say?
Journey.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maria said, I need new glasses too. Hugh said, hello, Gray. Hugh says, I hate morphine. Richard B said, never done. Hi. And Hugh says, I like. Dee-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Journey says, you had morphine, little Randy?
Yes, I did. They gave me morphine. They gave me fentanyl in the helicopter and morphine while I was in the emergency room. I had 11 broken bones and 8 staples in my head.
Let's see. Hey Richard, it's the crippled in the back. Grace says, I drank a beer today and it tasted awful. Maria says, it's not good to be used morphine too much. I think they give it to you when you hurt real bad. So you're right, it's not good to be hurt too bad. Journey said, why, Gran, why? Life says, I need a F to give, LOL. I don't give them anymore, Sue. I don't have them.
We just need to all.
Lotus said, what's up, Hugh? Hugh said, hi, Maria. Hi, Addictive. And hello, Lotus. Journey says, why did you hate it?
Made me feel like I was on fire.
Mike says, hi, Hugh. Journey says, Maria, I know I don't get it a lot. Hugh says, it made me sleepy and itchy. Life says, I'll find one day, I think. Mike says, hi, Journey.
Journey is Schrader.
Yes. He was in the hospital because he wrecked his car. What was it? There was a Schrader team, racing team, and then the other one.
Okay.
There was one. There was one that he wrecked his, and he was still in the hospital. I can't think of his name. He ain't been in there a little while.
Yeah, last time he was in here, he was asking me to help him get out of the hospital.
Yeah. But Journey's his daughter.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm back up to speed.
Let's
Sorry.
see. Journey said that's not good, Randy. How long? Hugh says, did he had me walking around the hospital talking to everybody. Hugh says, I couldn't sit down. Hugh says, hello, Mike. Maria says, well, morphine pills, anyone can buy them and it's easy to get addicted to them.
Who said that?
Maria.
They are way stricter here with morphine. Maria.
Yeah, we can't just buy them like that here.
Morphine's basically you're at the hospital and you're pretty effed up.
Let's see, Life, I'm going to head out. Good to see most of you. See you, Life. Thanks for stopping in. Journey said, what Schrader are you talking about? There was a Schrader racing team.
I was looking back at, I look at usually whenever people come in, whenever they've like been talking, and I saw something about the name Schrader. So I thought their name was Schrader.
Oh.
Not just Schrader Racing.
Oh.
My bad.
Giller says, that's good. I also like Pop-Tarts. Hugh said, what am I reading that wrong? What is that? What's that name, Randy?
Where?
Hughes it's a medicine or something.
Dilaudid fentanyl.
Oh, okay.
That's what they gave me in the hospital.
Oh, Life says, just kidding. Red says, don't ask me where I know those stuff. I'm not a drug addict. I know
that. She's the FBI.
Oh,
she was asking.
He said, "Have a great one, Life." Maria says, "I think."
There's Boggy.
There's Boggy. Yo.
Nicholas.
Boggy, sorry I have not got back with you. Yes, my bad. Life says, "I'm out though. Have to go. Have a good evening. I'll see you." Life. Journey says, "Dang, now we are all talking about morphine." Rhonda said, "Lol, not." See, Glitter says, "I prefer fentanyl."
Okay. My God, they gave me fentanyl in the helicopter.
You said, hello, Rhonda. Maria said, yes, I think it's hard to get them without a prescription. Grace says, yo, is that lovely Boggy? Lotus said, what's up, Boggy? Richard said it was 7
below zero.
7 below zero outside of my house this morning, so now the season is underway to put on winter tires with studs. Ooh. Hugh said it's stronger than morphine. Rhonda says
is a beach.
Hi, Hugh, and Hugh says 100 times stronger. Mattis says hello again. Journey says hi long. Boggy says it is the
Pond
creation himself. It's cold blood. Lotus says, dang, Richard, that's cold as F. Richard said, hello, Madison. Boggy says, you good, Pops? I am good. Sorry I didn't get back with you.
He's been babysitting.
Maria said, yes, I'm an FBI agent, and I'm manipulate you to get enough evidence. Well, I didn't realize that Maria would be a female body inspector. Dang, that's weird. Oh, well. Hugh said, hello, Boggy. Mattis said, hey, Hugh. Glitter says,
Somebody took a
fentanyl
like
is,
I'll read
which
that.
is, yes, please.
Dilaudid is hydromorphine, which is a derivative from morphine. Fentanyl is faster and stronger buzz, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, the fentanyl they gave me worked really damn good, and the morphine they gave me, they can shove that somewhere where the sun don't shine.
Hugh said, dang, that's cold. Maria says, Randy, answer honestly, do you have drugs? No. Rhonda said, R2, I didn't say shit to that one. Maria said, hello, Madison. Boggy says, yo, Lotus. Boggy said, I've been working. Madison says, hey, Maria, you said the weather is all over the place here. Richard, you said, lol.
Lotus, it makes sense now why she asked so many questions. She's trying to get the Randy files one sentence at a time. You sneaky little fox.
Let's see, Maria says, who told you I'm female? Maybe I'm a male. Oh, Lord, here we go.
God, here we go.
Here
we got
we go.
another drag queen.
Here we go, chasing our tail. You said.
Okay, I have enough evidence.
Glenn, yes, brother. Fentanyl is king. I give morphine to the hospice patients, and it's a joke. Since they've been on fentanyl for days, it's like pissing on a house fire.
The only reason they gave me fentanyl is I was such a trauma patient in the helicopter, and I got that. I think they gave it to me one or two more times, but they mostly gave me morphine after that. I didn't really want it per se, but with how bad I was, I think I needed it.
Richard said last year he had up to 30 degrees below zero in January. Hopefully we won't have to do that this year. Everything, including cars, will be difficult to start up then. Wow.
Richard, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Either way, it's freaking cold.
Walker said, where is all the projects at? They're in the building around here somewhere.
They're all over the property.
Lotus said, now she's going to blackmail you for orange shirts.
If I could figure out how to send a shirt to Iraq or anywhere else in the world, I would probably send her one if she wanted one.
Abby said, you single? I think you've asked that before, and I told you no.
Let's see.
Rhea says, you say I'm a dog.
That today.
Hell, I ain't said that.
No, I forget what I was barking at.
Oh. Right,
No, they come in like every time, and all they ask is you single.
yeah.
Good job, Abby.
Rhonda says, drag queen, what? I must be behind.
Maria apparently might be a boy instead of a girl, so I said, oh God, drag queens. Maybe I'm bald. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Boggy says, yo, you, Lotus. Maria says, maybe I'm bald. I don't know. Nobody knows. Lotus said, what's up, Boggy? Water Runner says, can I get prayer for court in the morning? I have to be in front of the judge in the morning fighting a public indecencies, even because there's a law to what I did. Okay.
Well, best thing I can tell you, Water Runner, is show up and be decent.
Mike said, Maria, I was assigned to the U.S. Marshal Task Force for a few weeks years ago. Abby says, you single? What state are you in? I answered your question. Boggy said, the usual working. Lotus said, FedEx shipping to Iraq.
Okay, let's not start me with FedEx.
Annabelle says, hi, everyone. Hello,
Hey,
Annabelle. Abby says, are y'all lovers? No, that's my son, dipshit. You said, hello, Annabelle. Madison says, hey, Annabelle. Lotus says, hey, Annabelle, how are you? Boggy says, yo, Annabelle. Madison says, hey, Boggy. Lotus says, did you empty the gun safe?
What gun safe? I don't have any
Not
guns.
you, Annabelle.
I lost them in a boat now. You coming home? I
Madison,
don't
you
know.
coming
I
home,
can't
Amanda?
go anywhere.
Oh, I thought you was coming to pick him up.
I'm trapped.
Richard said, cold
Help!
degrees.
Brr, brr.
Maria said, well, I don't know how you can send it, but what I'm going to tell my dad, he knows, when he knows I have mail from America, he'll think that I'm an American spy.
Oh, don't tell me that. I got fun now.
Annabelle said, yes, I did, Lotus. You said, LOL. 6 said, I missed you, Unc. Happy to see you. Happy to see you, too.
Happy to see you, bud.
Lotus, I'm sorry. Boggy said, hey, Madison. Annabelle says, hey, don't get the dog going. Madison said, Lowell, can he get in the caddy?
Yeah, I can get in the SS. I can get in the caddy.
Let's see, Long Ranch says, hi, Boggy. Ron says, for y'all's indigo, my daughter turned.
Hey, I got you, Rhonda.
Okay. Don't think, okay, sorry, I understand. Ron said hearing it, info. Sorry, it's all good. I'm sorry, but, Bucky said, yo, Mike. Annabelle said, Bucky said, meow. Hugh says, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Hugh said, we love them anyways. That's right. I didn't mean anything mean by anything I said. I don't think I said anything mean, but if I did, I apologize. But I need to know what I said if I did, so I would be truthful. But anyway, Dennis says, good evening, all.
Good evening, Dennis.
Lotus said, did he freak out Annabelle? What was said, Randy?
Might have been the drag queen thing.
Who said something about drag queen?
I did twice.
About Maria turning into a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we wasn't talking about, anyway. Dennis said, good evening, everyone. Hello, Dennis. Lotus said, did he freak you out? Annabelle, Hugh said, just joking around, nothing serious here. No, it wasn't. It wasn't meaning directly to anybody, but a joke between Maria and us. Dennis said, how's everyone doing? Hugh said, hello, Dennis. Rhonda says, I am to R2. I never thought it in a million years. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Oh, good night. Okay. Have a good one, Rhonda. Dennis said, ice cream. Boggy says, man, today has been busy. Mike says, hi, Dennis. Did you go to the races? Boggy Dennis, Hugh says, gotta run, time clock calling, y'all have a good night. See you, Hugh, thank you. Dennis said, no, I stayed home. Annabelle said, no, he laughed and took his hunting rifle off of the mantle, lol. Richard said, so now it's almost time to wear long underwear again. Dennis said, Nicholas, Dennis, Richard B.
I think it's already time to wear long underwear if it's that cold already. That's just me, though. We're been live for an hour.
Yep. Let's, I hope you took the bullets too.
Yeah.
Annabelle, he went hunting today and got a 9-pointer. Cool. Dennis says, it was a cluster down there, Mike. Madison says, see ya, Hugh. Barry said, little Randy, that sweater looks good on you.
Who said that?
Maria.
I hate to tell you, Maria, but this thing's about to come off. If I could get back down there to my red shirt, I'd go back and put it on. But thank you.
See, Lotus said, nice deer steaks for dinner.
Hey, somebody at BSR is looking for a tree removal, really big tree. Can I volunteer?
No. While they're there, tell them to get the one on our property.
Yeah.
The guy, tell them I want to know how much it is, and tell them it's twice as much as the guy next door because he said he was going to pay for half of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Annabelle said, so he's skinning it and butchering it. Maria says, try to convince your dad to wear another color. No. Color is spelled C-O-L-O-R, not with the U. So I'll teach you that tonight. How's that? Then it says, we know a guy really good at tree removal. Just saying, LOL.
All I'm saying is I'm real good at it once.
Madison said, he looks good in that green. I will say this, he does good at cutting trees, but he don't do good out running them.
I was pretty close.
Pretty close don't count. Maria says, okay, fair enough. Maria says, yes, it suits him.
You know what suits me?
Richard said, so glad I have an engine heater in my car because diesel in the cold can be difficult to start when it's very cold here. I'm in my country.
Amen.
Dennis says sometimes best to just say right by the trees. That's right. If he would have stood still, he would have been all right.
I made him mucky uppy.
But that's what I try to tell y'all. Y'all can do something 1,000 times. It's that one time that catches you.
Yeah, I've cut hundreds of trees, but no, this is the one that got me.
Richard said, Randy Lowell. Mike says, everybody hit the like button. If you haven't, I told you had a... I think he deleted that by the time I was reading it. Let's see. Reaper said, meow. Maria said, ask women when it comes to a color. And let's see. No, I don't need to ask women how to dress. I can figure that out. Because I like it. If women's got a problem, they can wear what they want to. Let's see.
My
Lotus
body,
said,
my choice.
meow. Then it said, Maria. Richard said, hit the like button.
Touch my lucky thing.
Touch my lucky thingy, please.
Trade, I don't know where my coloring books are.
Mike says, voice text stucks.
Yes,
Richard said, Lotus. Trade said, why is bro not coloring in his book in the back? You answered that, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know where my coloring book is.
Tanko's up there.
Oh.
Whose
I'm not moving.
is the alpha?
That'll be me.
Well, that depends. I'm the daddy. He's the owner of the building. So, tit for tat.
Maria
Let's
says,
see.
please.
Lotus
my
says,
lucky
hey, Dennis. Maria said, please touch my lucky thingy. Gary says, hello, just hit the like button. Woo!
Thank you,
Mike
Gary.
said, trade. He ate all his crayons. Maria says, I miss Jim. I do too. Madison said, lol, you mean Addie's coloring
Can you
book?
not even read your own grandchild's name?
Lotus says, Madison is the alpha.
Nah. Bucky, nice sweater, Peanut Gallery. Thank you. It's
Madison said, haha. Mike Madison says, LOL. I don't know about that. Maria says, she's busy. She's has school. She's in her last year. Temka says, do you still ride 10-inch?
Hey, you about screwed up.
I knew something was coming up. Let's see, Grace says, I'm back.
I can't even see
Let's
that.
see, Reaper says, I've got a camo one.
I got a Camaro.
Gold says, do you have...
Did you have
Did
that?
you know that the next World Cup will be held in the... I did not. Jesus is King says, I'm back. Maria says, they all say nice sweater, but never said nice orange shirt. And I really don't care what they say. I like my orange shirt. Tanko said, classic power bottom slipping. Let's see, Richard, I've got my profile pic. Let's see, Richard says, hi, Madison.
Madison timed him out for 60 seconds. I say the hell with him. Bye.
Gloat says, did you know there's a sports in China that you really have to break a leg to win? Seemed like I heard that before. Did you really know there's a sports in China that you really have to break a leg to win? Andrew said, what's this stream about? I'm new. Andrew, we come in here, we have a good time, we have positive vibes, and it's a car community, but it's a real bunch of good close friends comes in and talks. You're welcome to hang around if you would like. We
Basically
don't
just
talk
a-
about politics. We don't talk about religion. We have good vibes. Let's see. Madison said, "Hey, Richard." Reaper said, "Peanut Gallery, my car will smoke yours."
All I'm saying.
Richard said, "Orange is cool." What'd you say, Richard? What? What? Did I read that? Orange is cool. Did y'all hear that? Orange is cool. I just read orange is cool. Thank you, Richard B.
All
Let's
I'm
see.
saying, Reaper, is it's not about winning and losing. It's just enjoying your car.
Maria says, "How many human meat did you eat today?"
Well, I had about a pound of sausage, so about a pound.
Maria, I am going to tell you something. Today, when I was eating my breakfast and you started that human eat stuff, you just about made me sick on my stomach. I had to stop and think of something different when you were talking all that junk this morning. You just about made me lose my breakfast. Mike says, "Not enough, Maria. You do. Do you want the leg?"
Lynn, which hand do you want first?
Lotus says, "It's a Dodge. They all burn a little oil, Bucky." Gold said, "Do you know Mr. Beast made a public
It's
restaurant?"
stupid. They're talking about worth millions in 1892.
Oh, whatever.
I mean,
Andrew said, "Orange and neon green every day." Ah, man, I like this Andrew guy. Thank you.
it's a
Richard
Pontiac
said,
Lotus.
"It's a Pontiac Lotus." Lotus says, "Oh, my bad. Jesus is King," says it is.
Yeah, dude.
Maria says, "I don't have a problem with orange. I just think he can change colors between now and then. Color is spelled Color, and if you want colors, it's got an S on it."
Well, it might be spelled differently in different places.
No, I'm telling her it's color here. We're talking about my color. My color orange here is Color. Maria said, "Lord, then keep
I'll keep
talking about it." Oh, I'll keep talking about it. Reaper says, "I bet money my car will smoke your peanut gallery."
That's okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
two
not
humans
talking to-
taste like chicken. Oh, Maria says, "Maybe that's why you couldn't finish your pancakes." No, because I didn't have enough syrup. Blue said, "Do you know that your home is termite infested?" Only the part of the live you're typing.
It's home.
Grace says, "No color. It's spelled Culor."
Yeah, see, that's what Mike just said. I think that's how they spell colors across the pond.
Mike says, "I think that's how they spell colors across the pond." Oh, well, sorry then. I taught you nothing. Sorry.
We taught you redneck.
Yeah. You're here to learn redneck today. Boggy says, "Guys, it is Culor."
Cooler. What?
What?
Oh, he's gonna check a damn marker.
I ain't never seen, not here.
Reaper is a stock LT1 350. Redneck usually is a derogatory term for white people in the South that are uneducated and work on farms.
Okay, Google. How do you spell color?
CULOR is color in Spanish.
Both color, American English, and color, British English,
I
are
am wrong
correct
too.
spellings.
Look. Listen, daggone it. All right, here we go. Both color, American English, COLOR, and color, COLOUR, is British English, are correct spellings. Maria, I apologize.
Gray said Google from.
I apologize, but
Dumbass.
we're here, and my color is COLOR, color orange. I apologize. I do admit when I'm wrong. Madison deleted something Andrew said after he was being nice.
Andrew said color is ass in Spanish.
Oh, Madison says, "I must have missed that class." Boggy says,
It means the dumber version of Southern Maria. So
Maria
it's like
said-
Randy. Maria! thought we were friends.
Jesus is king. I would imagine she's talking about me.
I thought we were friends.
LMAO said Gray said Google is wrong. Google, are you wrong? Hey Google, are you wrong?
No.
It's possible I'm wrong. I process information based on the data I've been trained on, and that data isn't always perfect or complete. If you think I've made a mistake, please tell me.
I think you're doing just fine. Thank you for your help.
Freaking boomer telling Google thank you.
Let's see. Google is wrong. Mama is wrong. Bree said, Lol, you're unbelievable. Boggy said, no, it's C-U-L-O-R. Rhonda said,
I'm laughing at Richard right now.
what does W-A-I-R mean?
She might be saying wait.
Well, she said, what the fuck? Fuck. Maria
Really?
says, I've worked
hard to keep this channel monetized, and you're dropping F-bombs like they're going out of
I'm
style.
reading.
It's just
Let's see, El Bandio says C-O-L-O-U-R. I figured that out. Maria says, I know English more than you. No, you know British English more than me. My English is C-O-L-O-R. Richard said, boss wear whatever color suits them. Just to look at that big guy over there in the U.S. who always wears a red tie. Woohoo! See, Crafty says, whoever can give the order a wedgie first, I'll send $15. No, you won't. If you did, you would send $15 first. See, Reaper says, well, I'm in Pontiac GTO. I have a stock 400 cubic inch V8 Ram Air that proceeds 366 horsepower. Gray said, Google is wrong. Boggy says, yeah, Flugel is wrong. Maria says, he's telling to good people wanting to fight with him. Randy, being all nice to Google. Madison Lowell. Let's see. Canaverin says, you Turk. Gray said, all clinkers are wrong. Adam said, what's up? Hey, Adam. Maria said, yes, of course, I'm going to believe Randy. Google is dumb shit. Mattis says, hey, Adam, Wash said, oh, shit, what the fuck?
Come on!
Rhonda said, sorry, R3. Slang said, yep, you're Turk, man. God loves. Guess what? Rick, see, Rhonda, sorry, R3, Crafty, Bet, Maria, British is best for life. Oh, Lord. Adam says, hello, Madison. No worries, NNC. Maria says, London is my dream city. Adam says, and the Randys? Crafty says, I gotta see the money. I don't believe people come on this thing internet and promise money and they don't do crap. Jesus is King says, be right back again, LOL. Hey, Adam, said Randy. Reaper said, so who would win? Who would win what? Lotus said, hey, Bucky, want to race the Genesis?
Genesis.
Crafty says, probably the one in the orange.
Glad we're not racing pink slips because I ain't got a title.
Adam says, got my engine back together today. Awesome. Roaches said, hi. Randy says, Bucky, you can win. I'm in no competition. That's us. Sorry, y'all, I'm being an ass, said Reaper. Madison said, why it matter who win? That's what I say. Boggy says, Reaper, I would win. I got a 5.4 that proceeds 910 horsepower. And, not always the fastest and the biggest horsepower wins. What happens if right off the line it breaks something? Crafty said, who wants to make a bet on who could win in a wedge fight between the two? I double it to 30 on the one in orange. You're not doing anything but talking. You show your money and we'll talk game.
Well, crafty little arm bug, I have a feeling I'm going to lose because I'm in a down
I don't
wheelchair.
I don't think Crafty knows he's in a wheelchair. Let's see. Adam says, hello, Boggy. Gray says, Nick, I'm surprised that you spelled that sentence correctly. Adam said, yo, Adam. Adam said, yo, Adam. How about Boggy said, yo, Adam? Reaper said, I'm not racing pink slips. Lol. Richard B said, ask Google, man, who's the boss? Lol. Let's see. Adam said, Reaper, it's been a while. Maria says, I only promise you one thing, and it's bringing you a salad to eat. Lotus said, what's up, Grease? Boggy says, why I have an English major for an asshole of a sister. Pool says, I believe you're talking stupid shit. Adam says, R3, can you run circles around, I can run circles around you. Yeah, if he takes off running, he will run circles.
Oh, yeah, Adam can definitely run circles around me right now because I can't
says,
run.
I don't want money or your title. I want the 5.0 sniper rifle, Bucky. Madden says, low, Adam. Adam says, Lotus. Randy says, Maria, I like salad. Salad A. Salad A. Crafty says, damn, no, I don't know he was a transformer. Money on him now. Lol. Randy said, salad, S. Toby, confess, say that a woman who flies plane upside down has crack up. Sounds like a winner to me. 2 cracks up.
Confucius.
Let's see.
Sorry.
John said, slap head. Boggy said, that has one happened once, Pops, and I bet it incomplete piston. It don't matter. It can happen at any time. Adam said, stand up, Randy. We can see you. Richard said, Lol, Randy. Jesus is king. Says, okay. Boggy says, yeah, would win. I'm the winner. That she hates the damn cold. Gray said, lol. Lotus said, lol, Grease. Jesus is king. Says, when will he be able to walk again? We're hoping that he, the 31st, he goes for a x-ray. We're hoping they tell him then that he can start using his legs. We're hoping. Rhonda says,
Rhonda, I don't know if we're misunderstanding each other again or what.
Rhonda, listen, I don't know what exactly is going on tonight, but they're talking about him being in the chair. So, I'm really trying to be nice about this. We're not talking about trans. We don't care about all this. Please don't. Do not do that. They're talking about him being in the chair. So, everybody cool their jets just a little bit. We're here to have a good time. Randy says, I will hopefully start walking after the 31st. Toby says, how did Darth Vader know that Luke Skywalker was getting for Christmas? He felt his presence. Adam said, King, as soon as he can walk again, I'm going to throw my leg at him and give him to defend himself. There you go. Lotus says, sounds like a laptop problem, Buggy. Buggy says, not anytime soon, though. I got a hot, fresh pistons, Pops. I don't think you understand what I'm talking about either, Buggy. Anything can happen is what I'm trying to say. It don't have to be the motor coming apart. It could be a drive shaft breaking. It could be anything is all I'm saying. John's, Jesus is not God. Well, everybody's got their opinion. Thank you for yours. Jesus is king. Aaron, I hope you are able to soon.
That's short for all right.
Okay. Rhonda says, okay, sorry. Please quit being so easy to jump on something and be mad about something, please. Boggy said, Lotus, it was a raw power problem. Rhonda says, I'm sorry. Lotus says, got a tune for the cold air. I will walk again soon enough, said Randy. Maria says, why y'all calling him Pops? It's just what Grandma started calling me. Grandma Vic started calling me Pops, and that's what everybody started calling me. John says, King of Consoles R36S, check it out. Boggy says, that's true. It's a Ford, LOL. Lol. Toby says, okay. Rhonda said, I just never encountered live yet. They come after me. Nobody's come after you, Rhonda. Nobody. Not a single person has come after you for anything. You got offended on something they were talking to Maria about.
And got offended with life. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, Life said something, but that was that Life's not even in here right now.
And again, I don't think anybody made any kind of joke toward or about any kind of trans whatsoever.
Exactly, none whatsoever.
It was a joke about Maria talking about if she was even a female, because we've never even seen her.
And that's right. That's what it was all about. Was Maria was talking about she could be a guy, and it was a joke about that. Nothing about anybody in particular. If anybody would have got pissed, it should have been Maria, and she's okay.
The one making jokes too.
Yeah, she likes a little dark humor.
In 2 years of doing this, we have yet to be making fun of anybody like that.
And again, please go back and read it again. Nobody has come after you. You went after him for saying something you thought you had your feelings on your sleeve and took off after him. So let's don't do that, please. Boggy says, I'm a damn reliable one though. You the man. Adam says, and I'll have to show Olivia that my leg is a boomerang, Randy. There you go. Gotta go, Fred. Adam, said Randy. Lotus, calling them both Randy is problematic. Oh, let's see. Rhonda says, R2, I promise you this has been nor the easy, but again, I apologize. Miranda, I can only guess of how it's not easy, but I can promise you this live has done nothing to you and would love for you to keep hanging around. But we will not keep dealing with this stuff.
Whatever, take care. I don't know how much she's gonna keep coming back, but coming from the person who come in saying that we've been welcoming to everybody, we have yet to treat anybody any different because of any way they feel or anybody in their family.
Exactly.
We have no idea what goes on with most of anybody's life outside of what you have told us. If it is a problem, you don't have to come back.
You do not. There's a roll you can roll on. I think you've been good here. We've been good to you. We've done nothing out of the way until tonight. Whatever the problem is, it's on the other side of this computer. Have a good day. See ya. Let's see.
Fuckers wearing damn feelings on their fucking shoulder tonight.
But let's see. Boggy says she can run in the cold. Lotus, I just disliked driving into the wintertime. Let's see. Let's see. Toby said, my 454 Chevy has a 700 R4 tranny. Maria says, I'm okay with it. And I like I said, Maria, I hope there was nothing. It was just a joke because you said something about it. It was nothing meant any way out of the way. Let's see. Richard B. I call him boss because he is and will be boss. And Randy is also junior boss. Thank you, Richard. Let's see, Lotus, I will get it. Cold streets don't make good for traction. Lotus said, Randy says, I want to go out and I do big fat burnout. Boggy says, I think Olivia is talking amongst the other brain cells valid than the cousins and sisters. Randy says, yeah, I do. Lotus, Long Wrench retracted the message. Long Ridge says, I've been coming here for a long time and they have never made fun or ridiculed anyone. Ridiculed. Oh, so hey, Boggy, how's this soft one doing with his Torino? Toby says, hello from the Gulf of America. Hello from the Gulf of America.
I'm working real hard right now. I'm working real hard right now.
Rhonda, I'll level with you one message in return, and then I will not read another message from you. Find another live. Thank you.
Because it seems like you're the one upset with your child. We have nothing against your child, but you're the one getting pissed off.
And if your child wants to come in here, I will treat them as nice as possible. Let's see. Making from red niggas. Well, you said it's a joke, Lotus. It's really sad. One
Hold
is.
on. Pause. What the fuck does that mean, Rhonda? You need to find a different live. If this is the way you want to be, I'm done with your shit.
That's enough.
Thank
Andy.
you, Madison.
That's enough.
I'm not dealing with this shit
That's
because
enough,
their
Randy.
kid wants to be
That's
something.
enough.
Doesn't mean they need to come in here and talk
Randy.
about our family.
There's no sense of letting somebody upset it. Now we've done
Well, they can
enough
hippity
of this.
hoppity fuck off.
Well, they did.
I'm not doing this shit. Nobody
United
has done
States of
anything to anyone in this
America,
life.
buying Greenland and Canada. Let's see. Adam says there are a few of us that jab at each other, but we all know it's in fun. Toby said everyone block Rhonda.
Well, she's been timed out for 12 hours. So, I mean, if she was smart, she'll just fucking stay away at this point.
Jacob said, hello, brother. Hello, Jacob. Boggy says, Randy, brother.
Boggy, now's not a good time. I wear my feelings on my sleeve, but we don't come in here and down anybody else. I don't need to be sitting here babysitting a fucking adult.
Beth says, remove her. Nothing but trouble. And that's the first time we've had any trouble. And like I said, but again, that is enough. She's been hid or whatever, deleted or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. This is not what this is the stuff I've tried not to get into.
We have done 2 years of trying to make sure everybody is treated nicely and equally on this live. And we let one person.
But I will say, this is the first time it's not me upset. So, anyway, let's see. Toby says, thanks. Like water off a duck's bag. Exactly, Toby. Thank you.
If you can't handle our
See, Grasshopper says, hello, partner. Hello. Madison says, y'all cooking at the trunk or treat? Anyway, are y'all cooking? You know something, Madison? I haven't thought about that. We were going to cook hot dogs. As far as I know, we were going to. Beth says, I understand. Lotus said, she came in here today looking for shit. I believe you're right, Lotus. I really do.
Since the first message, she's been starting shit with life.
Beth says, y'all are amazing and don't need this crap. Thank you, Beth. Richard says, can you guys in the chat be nice to these guys? Try and be an adult. Thank you. John says, he just farted and his wife is laughing. Okay.
Wife usually hits me after.
Boggy says, I understand, but take it from me. My family is everything. So understand, I'm just saying you do good. You doing good. Toby says, a wise man is quick to think and slow to anger. In the world where you can be anything, be kind. Amen, Toby.
It took me an hour to get to this point.
Jesus says,
For real, love you guys.
oh, okay. Thank you. Jesus is King.
We have been nice to everybody who has ever come in here, even the people that have.
Well, it hasn't been that long ago. She just was saying that she liked the positive vibes, and we.
But then the same people that talk about they like our positive vibes come into our live tonight and want to just wear their feelings on the shoulder.
And like I said, there was nothing. I mean,
nobody said anything out of the way, because if they did, I'm 99% sure it would have been deleted.
Bobby said, just don't scare sis off, Lord.
If I've said something to offend Olivia, by all means, let me know.
Livy wasn't into this, was she?
No, I'm just saying. He said, just don't scare sis off.
Oh. Toby says, yes, you have been nice, but stupid people make mad to brother.
I have an extremely low
John
tolerance for
says,
stupidity.
John says, I hope there's a peace in the world, no more wars.
I can get behind that one.
As long as there's greedy people, there's always going to be wars. I can tell you that, because wars ain't fighting. It's just like this. Wars are not fighting over each other. They're fighting for money. Somebody somewhere is getting money out of it. Boggy says, but that's my fault. She jumps in, then yelling, Jesus King facts. YouTube's, what's up, boss? I was wondering if I can come in early so I can go on a date with my girl. I met her on Tinder at Olive Garden. I tell you what, just take the day off. Just don't worry about it. Matter of fact, tell them send the bill. We'll pay for it. Butter says, I don't think anything scares Olivia, at least nothing on this planet. Madison probably having a bad day and took it out on the wrong people and too far.
I'm not.
Let's see, YouTubers, we are getting the tour of Italy. Awesome. Madison said, hey, Bayou says, no, you didn't offend. You scared the hell out of her, though. Oh, sorry. Toby says, you are correct about wars. Lotus says, she's yelling at Pond Monster at Ogors every day. John says, you're right. Gaza Strip is over 1.5 trillion worth of resources. Mike says it was totally uncalled for. Ryan, boy, you just a minute or two too late, Ryan. What's up, everybody?
Boy, Ryan was in
Ryan
here.
would have had a field day.
Ryan would have had a hell of a time with that.
Maria says, well, probably can happen. Sometimes we just have to move on. Agreed, Maria. Hey, you see what I just did, Maria? We agreed on something. Grasshopper bug. Happy Sunday, everyone. God bless the USA. God bless you too, Grasshopper bug. Madison said, hey, Ryan. Mike says, Ryan. Maria says, hello, Ryan. Ryan, you missed the fireworks. Ryan said, how is everyone? Doing great. Hope you are. Lotus says, what's up, Ryan? Toby, hello from the Little Rock Air Force Base in Jacksonville, Arkansas, USA. 22 years active duty veteran, USAF, retired, 3 wars, 7 conflicts, 56 resource squad, C-130 Hercules. Thank you for your time. Boggy says, no regular yelling, okay, when she senses raw anger, she jumps, and then again, it's my fault. Maria says, we agree on something, evidently, to move on. John said, Trump should be a comedian. Ryan says, yeah, it would have seemed so. Maria says, we agree on something. Ryan says, anyone got a nutshell version? Maria says, no, I don't think so. I changed my mind. Len says, we better now that someone went away. Shit, don't let me get fired up, said Ryan. Boggy says, well, good, Randy. Randy got Olivia good, though. Let's see. Mike said, let's just say someone's gone, Ryan. Ryan said, I got you. Well, I'm glad it wasn't me, said Ryan. Toby said, we woke, go broke. Go woke, go broke. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Toby, but I like it.
See, only lost a little bit of my corn. I'm good now.
Who you do?
Madison.
Well, read this for just a second.
Let me turn my wheelchair on.
Where does Ryan live in North Carolina?
Ryan is in northeastern North Kakalaka. Let's see here. Lotus said, gotta know everybody nice till you walk bad about the family and them fighting words. Yep, that's kind of what got me. I don't give a rat's ass what people do in their life or what they do about their life. I couldn't care less. But whenever you want to talk shit about my family, that's when I lose it. So, Bye. Okay. Ryan said, about 5 hours east of Randy and Randy. That's right. Maria said, oh, nice. Madison said, he all right now. Leave it alone. I'm leaving it alone. I ain't touching nothing. Well, look, I'll make it real easy. They want to come back next time and cause issues. I can fix that. You're welcome, Olivia. I do that every once in a while. What you go do? Ryan said, well, dang, I'm sorry there was drama. It's all good, Ryan. It's nothing you did, my friend. What you doing?
I'm looking for the keys for
Okay. Toby, when you go to the state fair, you realize your crazy family isn't half bad. My wife went today with her family, and I'm glad I didn't have to. I like the state fair, but there is just too damn many people. So yes, you realize your family just ain't as bad as you think. Richard said, them was Randy, the boss. Hi there, man. Hello, Richard. How you doing? John's Kitch. You talk too much. Just read. Nope, I make it a point. Everybody's comment gets read. Even if you say something stupid, everybody's comment gets read. Lotus, Randy, Squirrel could take you out right now, no fighting. I mean, just a slight incline and a step could take me out right now, buddy. But I don't know. I wouldn't try it. Ryan said, oh, sure, but doesn't mean I like hearing about it. I'll text you later, Ryan. Madison said, ha, 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 yup. On the way home now? Yeah, you already told me that. Maria said, you scared of people? Me? No. I just don't like people. As we have learned tonight, I do not handle stupidity very well. And whenever you get a lot of people and put a lot of people in a small area, I learn really quickly that I'm not smart enough to have this many dumb people or people dumber than me. But no, there's too many people. They're not very considerate of others. There's no respect, and it's constantly worried about. I have 2 young children now, and constantly be worried about somebody trying to nap them. Madison said, way too many people. Yes, way too many. I use the kid stroller to get people out of the way. There, yep, I agree with that. Mike said, never a dull moment at Never Done Project. Nope. And I just got on to Daddy for using wordy dirts. And I dropped a few of them, so I'm sorry if I offended anybody. Gray said, I hate people. Second that. Lotus said, being defenseless in a chair and all be good excuse for the pew-pew. Yes. Well, what's up, Daryl? Just walked in. Welcome in, Daryl. Hope you're doing good tonight. You get your sanding done? Toby said, I saw a big lady inside the Longhorn steer pen trying to take a selfie at fair. Bull cracked her forehead open with his 3-foot horn. Again, protect yourself, everybody, because there's stupidity afoot. Because I don't know about you, but giant horns like that are usually nature's way of saying, don't mess with me. Olivia said, oh, but I thought my stupidity was fun, though. Yours is fun. There's just a certain level. Maria said, oh, me too. Daryl said, R3, you're still at the shop? Yes, I'm being held hostage. He won't take me home. After the live, I think he's going to take me home. I just hate that he's going to be out that late since we still got to make a video. Journey said, oh, hi, Randy. Hello. That was in the background. Depending on how Dad was sitting, you might not have seen me. Maria said, you can teach them how to act correctly when someone tried to do something like that with them. I can't do a lot in this chair. My 4-year-old outruns me. But we would fix it if I wasn't. Daryl said, a lot of it. Well, that's good, Daryl. John, I think U.S. are scared of China. I mean, if that's what you think, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. We are not here to judge anybody's opinions. Ryan said, a bunch of people saying hello to each other. Ryan said, how you doing today? If you're talking to me, I'm good. I Gucci, man. Adam said, guys, I need to get going. Battery's about to die. Thank you for coming in, Adam. Take care and charge that battery. Toby, there was a red letter sign that said, stay away, dangerous bull. See? Come on. Is you in danger? Wink. Being kidnapped, I'm being held against my will. Nah, I very much enjoy being here. Madison's not even home yet. if we left right now, we still wouldn't be back before we would beat Madison back probably. But again, it's all good. I very much enjoy being at our building. I enjoy being on these lives. Yes, I lost my cool just a little bit earlier, but I wouldn't trade the time that I'm here for anything. Let's see here. Maria said, if you are in danger, wink. So I definitely winked. I've been blinking twice, but nobody's picked up on it. I apologize to everybody for dropping the wordy dirds after I got on to you for dropping the wordy dirds. He just walked out and completely ignored me. Let's see here. Olivia said, oh yeah, I'm so wrong for your dirty words. I don't think your regulars care if you defend what you love. I'll be back. Well, thank you. Again, I try to keep it PG on the lives and on the videos, but every once in a while, like, a tree landing on me, we kind of let some stuff go. Lotus said, you're worth it, bud, and I know Pops feels the same. Thank you, Lotus. Matt said, see you, Adam. Daryl said, my premiere is 28 minutes. Okay, Daryl. Maria said, I'll call the cops. Nah. Funny story for you, Maria. Whenever I was leaving the police department to go to the railroad, I told my, we called it a beat partner, basically a zone partner, the person who responded to calls with me. He made a joke about me leaving and being a country boy because he's Brazilian. He said, man, I hope I never pull you over. I said, buddy, if you pull me over, you better hope your backup's nearby because I'm going to beat you till your backup gets here. So whenever I first left, I used to call him. And, where you sitting? I ain't telling you. So I used to have fun with that. Let's see here. Adam said, Bishop. Olivia said, Randy, it is worth it all the way, 100%. Well, I just don't like losing my cool. Ryan said, Maria, I live where gunshots are commonplace. I don't call the police. I dig holes out back when needed. That's right. We call 811. That's call before you dig so you don't hit a power line. Lotus said, it puts the lotion on the skin. Lotion. Let's see here. Ryan said, hey, Adam. Daryl said, what did I miss? Daryl, you missed somebody that I think had a bad day and kind of wanted to try to take it out on our live, and I lost my cool with it. But that problem has been subsided. Toby, I love your Eagle and USA flag. Thank you. This was here when I bought the building, and it was in this office pretty much in the same spot, and I said, we ain't getting rid of it. I like it a lot. I think the man who used to own the building before he passed away, his name was Bobby. I think he was in the National Guard, and he's got flags everywhere. So I can get along with that. Adam said, Toby, that's true. Nothing like the state fair. You make you realize your family's quite normal. Well, normal enough. Maria, and we enjoyed to have you here. You don't have no idea how happy I was when I saw you in the back of this live. Well, Maria, that makes me really happy that people are enjoying me being here. I cannot wait to be here more often. Once they give me permission to start driving, we will go from there. I did talk with one of my family members about going to help him at one of his businesses. So we'll see. Let's see. Maria said that gave me nostalgia. I hadn't been gone that long, Maria. Lotus said, Maria about to get you swatted. It's okay. I'm friends with the FBI. Boggy said, Randy, brother, I has a plan. I have a plan too, but I'm not allowed to talk about it anymore. Mike said, Maria, that's where they get their meat for their breakfast from Ryan. Maria said, I thought you were better than that, Ryan. Daryl said, I wasn't here to block him. At any point, Daryl, I could have blocked him as well, but I just did not. Maria said, unfortunately. Toby said, God bless America. God bless everybody. Everybody deserves to be blessed. Ryan said, I did mean to ask, though. I know you mentioned in text the shoulder was feeling good, but, bro, you look like you're moving it. Bro, this shoulder, outside of every once in a while catching and just not having the strength that the right arm does, we have no issues.
But Daryl, the problem was it's one of us. It's one that has been in here for a pretty good while. It wasn't a newcomer. It was somebody that's been in here for a while.
Yeah, because Lotus said it was Rhonda, Daryl, NNC. Daryl said Boggy. Wasn't even Boggy. Madison said NNC. Daryl said NNC caused problems. Yes, Daryl. Jesus is King said Sour Patch Kid sounds good right about now. I got 10 pounds, 11 pounds of them. Come the 31st, I give you some. Maria said, what is he eating? Apple Bites. Totally not Skittles. Boggy said Mac. Straighten said Jesus loves you. Jesus loves everybody. Lotus said major problems. I wouldn't say major, but they pushed the wrong button. The classic car guy. What's up, buddy? What's up, young man? Glad to see you out and about. Keep up the good work. Thank you, buddy. Glad to see everybody. Glad to see you come in. Stratton said John 3:16, for God loved his son, he gave his only begotten, God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. That's right. Jeffrey, turn your life around, please. Jesus loves you. If you had any idea. But Jesus loves you too. Maria said, well, it feels like years to me. I can imagine.
Me too, Maria.
It did feel
Look
like
at there, Maria. We agree on something.
Careful. It did feel like a long time because, I mean, I don't mind being at my in-laws, but I kind of self-seclude. I mean, don't tell Madison I admitted to that.
Oh, hell.
Lotus said, little Randy was ready to fight wheelchair and all. There wouldn't have been much of a fight. That I don't believe
I
in
believe
fight.
you would have seen somebody stand up.
You probably would have saw me do something that my doctor would have been very pissed off. Toby said, is he wearing an orange shirt because deer season rifle started? Sure. Madison said, just his favorite color. Yep. Ryan said, God, dudes, so good to see you. Good to see you, Ryan. Let's see. Julio, regards from Cuba, brother. Please send your army soon. I don't think we need to be sending armies anywhere.
Cuba?
We need to stop war. Stop
We
fighting.
have,
I don't know. Go put a pin in for him. I can't stand up and do it.
listen here. Just because somebody's pissed on your Wheaties, don't come mucking with me. Maria, where's Cuba?
It's in South America.
Oh, well, yeah, that helped me a lot.
It's
Let me
south
tell you.
of America.
That helped me a lot, real lot there.
It's south of America. It's right there underneath Florida, right beside.
I see it. Shut up.
Maria said, thank God Maria. What? Maria said, thank God Maria was out of the problem.
She did it earlier. She used her name, and it
It's
fucked me
weird.
up too.
Talking in third person. That's weird.
Yeah.
Boggy said, when I get enough unplanned cars, I'm going to send you a fun burnout car. Feel free to run it to Ball, get you some extra tires as well.
Okay, Cuba, you got a pin.
Yep, you
You're
got
the
a-
first one.
Yep, you're the first Cuban person we've had come in. Welcome to live.
Thank you.
We
Hey, I've got a
respect
few
everybody.
more there, but
Let's see here. Lotus said Maria hasn't seen the Skittles yet. No, she has not. Stop mentioning Skittles. I don't know what Big Smoke said, but we're not even. Oh, crap. I clicked the back button. Hold on. Let me get back to live chat. Hold on. Pause. Okay. Ryan said whoever was should have pushed the muffin button instead. The muffin button. Now she sees the Skittles. Everything needs a muffin button. Yay, muffins! Dragon Ball Z abridged. I get the reference. Maria said, and he calls me negative. I'm most positive person here. Good for you, Maria. I'm glad you're positive.
she's starting to lie.
Don't start.
Look, they're lying right into the curve.
Boggy said Lotus might be jealous too. John said, I believe in God, but Jesus is not God because he did not say, let there be light. Everybody has their own opinion, buddy. Maria said, no, we don't.
Were you there?
Stop agreeing with me.
I agree with you, Maria.
Lotus said, will I? Jesus King might be me, Maria. Maria said, that scares me. Make me feel like I'm gonna turn like Randy. Look, you can
agree,
be worse.
Maria. I'll be dang. We agree on something, Maria.
Let's see here. Beat Hackers. Hi, it's me. Remember when I donated?
No, refresh my memory.
Let's see here.
No, refresh my memory.
Yeah. Yeah, they donated $1.99.
Yes, I do remember. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I've been
I was
kind of
making a
absent.
joke.
I've
Thank
been
you.
absent for a while. Mike said it's 60 miles from the Florida Keys.
What
That
is?
is that close, Cuba?
Oh yeah,
I didn't realize it was that close. Lotus said LOL muffin button. Maria said Cuba? I've heard about it. Maria said, yeah, because it's not my real name. I like talking about myself. Ryan said, Lotus, you know Team 4-Star, eh? Correction, 90 miles. Still, I used to drive that to work one way every day. Okay. Boggy said, yeah, it's going to be Supra named Input Greek Gods of the Moon and Hunt, because I can't spell it. I don't know that. Lotus said, okay, I won't mention Skittles. Jesus Akeen's laughing, pretending to be a car guy. That's Vic. Welcome in, Vic. I heard Muffin Button, Goku would be proud. That's right. Maria said, Maria is the most... I can't read the rest of that. You must be typing in Arabic again. Lotus said, I did too love a bridge. Oh, I love that show. They should start doing it for Super if they have not already. I've not watched in a while. Lotus said, why does he keep kicking me in the... Took me a second. Ryan said, abridged was the true art. Dude, it was funnier than most of the entire episodes put together. Toby said, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba is where President Donald J. Trump is having military... I can't say tribunals for treasonous people, codenamed YMCA. That's why he plays that song. Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
I could see some of that, but that's beside the point. Let's see. Lotus.
Lotus said, I wish they would get going. A bridge super would be great. Yes, there were so many opportunities. John said, I'd rather have fish and chips than burgers. Isn't that, what's fish and chips? I know it's French fries. But I love a good cheeseburger with some chili and mayonnaise. Delicious. Vic, pretending to be a car guy. Absent like why? Thoughts? Or like why though? Acting like you had a tree fall on you? Yeah, I know. I mean, look, this whole time it's been like Dumber and Dumber. I'm just pretending. I'm just going to stand up and walk out in a second. Lotus said, yeah, watch the abridged as they were released. I didn't discover them until after all of them. Ryan said, absolutely agree. It was such a shame Akira didn't like it. No kidding. Madison said he's faking it. Mm-hmm. Watch today's video of the C10 Fall Revival, and it looks like I stand up to get into Dad's truck. Like, seriously, if y'all go watch it, it's right after his briefing. Whenever I was going to get in the truck, it looks like I stood up and sat on my slide board. I did not, but it looks like it. Maria said, I write it in English. What are you talking about? See, you're writing in English again. You must have messed up. It must be your eyes. You need new glasses. Madison.
I agree with you, Maria.
Madison said, LOL, he's being what we would all call a smartass.
Oh, hell.
Maria said, tell him to say, hit that lucky. Hit that lucky thingy.
Please touch my lucky
thingy. Ryan said, not gonna lie, I'd love to see Beerus versus Goku in the Muffin Button. Bro, that would be hilarious. Let's see, Boggy said, some of Super has been abridged and then taken down for copyright. You kidding me? That sucks. Lotus said, more opportunities for Frieza to kick Vegeta. And Cooler. And Metal Cooler. Jesus the King is saying, dang, LOL. Maria, are you kidding me right now? No, I'm joshing you. Daryl said, I thought you used your legs more than you should have. In that video, it looks like I used my legs, but Daryl, to be honest, I don't think my legs were touching the ground. I did not use my legs. Because Madison was on the other side watching me, and Dad was standing right there beside me.
And if you would have seen it on video if we would have seen him use his legs.
I promise you, right now,
standing there, it did not look like it, but the video looks like it is, the way they dropped down.
The angle did look like it, but when I got in the vehicle today, for whatever reason, I held my legs up. But I can't use my legs at all, and it has become a custom that I don't use.
To my knowledge, the only time he's really used his legs, that one time I got on to him for swinging them in the driveway and then in his sleep.
Yeah, those, and every once in a while I might push myself around with my legs.
And he's not supposed to be doing that either.
Yeah, and then yesterday I about fell out of my chair even with seatbelt and all, and I caught myself with my right leg. Didn't hurt, so that's a damn good thing. But the video makes it look like I used my legs. I promise I did not. Ryan said, that's a damn shame. What the world's come to. John said, bring that slap head because he's cooler. Lotus said, Beerus would love the Muffin Button. Beerus would love the muffins as long as they were chocolate chip. Maria said, don't agree on nothing.
I agree with you, Maria.
Seer Madison said, he didn't use his legs at all, but looked like it from that angle. Yes. I have no idea what he said. I'm not even going to try to read it. Lotus said, Snap-on means overpriced OK tools. I prefer my Icon or my whatever brand is cheapest at Harbor Freight. Boggy said, Olivia can walk now. She just can't do it a lot. Well, that's good that she can walk. The more walking will come with time. Keep your head up. Ryan said, I have to say, I have 2 Snap-on ratchets that seem to be good ones. Oh, man, I didn't know Ryan had that kind of Snap-on
I agree
money.
with you, Maria.
I just realized whenever you were walking around and ignoring me, it's going to kind of suck to get me back and get you back home. Well, your house is only 30 minutes.
What do you mean ignoring
We
me?
still got to, you were walking out and I was talking to you and you just kept walking. But we still got to make the Mars video and you still got to take me an hour back and then 30 minutes home.
Yeah, but it don't take you as long to
Oh,
make a video.
That's the whole reason it kept me here. Maria said, I don't agree with you. And apparently Dad agrees with the fact that you don't agree with him. So
I agree with you, Maria.
Lotus said Mac, but mostly Harbor. Oh, I thought he was talking about Daryl. I guess he's talking about Matco tools. Ryan said, shit, bro, I got $12,000 toolbox and a $200 barn. I can relate. Maria said, he's like a parrot.
I agree with you, Maria.
Oh, my God. Daddy, want a cracker? Lotus said, you fell the Snap-on guy's charm, didn't you? Madison said, priorities. What's like living in my double wide with a nice $100,000 car outside? I have neither. Let's see. Boggy said, well, Lotus, there you go. Super burnout. Just, you can't do it.
What was Boggy say he's going to send you a burnout car?
He said whenever he gets enough cars that he would send us a burnout car and we could bald the tires and put more tires on it.
Oh.
If you didn't know, I think he has enough cars, but he's just not ever going to have
No, I was
enough.
going to say.
Let's see here. Kentrell, if the person live streaming this is 67, I will do 20 push-ups. I'm 29 and he's 56. So
That's close enough. Do
Yep.
put 20 push-ups.
yep, and
Cut down, give him 20.
record it and put it on YouTube, and we'll come and we'll comment. We'll like it.
Or I'll take $1 for a push-up and you ain't got to do no push-ups. Just donate $20.
If you do record it, and put it on YouTube. Make sure you put the @ symbol, Never Done Projects, and tag us so we'll know that you tagged us.
And we'll watch it. And if I do, I'll watch it on my regular channel too. We'll give you at least 3.
Yep. Ryan said, so he sold me a cup and coat for $5,000. LL, they came with the box. Well, that was worth it. You got the coat for free. Maria said, you know you'll end on TikTok and I'll make fun of you.
I
That's
agree with
okay.
you, Maria.
That is okay. Ryan said, add the ages together and do 30. Get 30 push-ups. There you go. Madison said, LOL, Maria, make y'all TikTok famous. I said, unacceptable box. Said, I meant crash to send it there and back.
I agree with you, Maria.
Tweet, tweet. Girl math. Tweet, tweet. I'm going to be on TikTok. Now I'm going to do meme-worthy things. Like, did you know this is the TV that I get to watch on? That's supposed to be a parrot. That's like a blue jay, though, Maria. John said, Beardy got boy looks 40, slap job looks 35. The hell are you smoking?
No.
That's my dad. John, my friend.
That's supposed to be a parrot.
I can barely read the chat because my eyes are so bad. But my friend, you might need to read and get
I
some
do
glasses.
look young, don't I?
No. Daryl said, gonna smoke before it starts. Later, y'all. Later, Daryl. Thank you for coming in. Ryan said, get it ripped, sir. Madison is, ha 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 ha, he's 30. Lotus said, dang, Randy, he put 10 years on you. No kidding. 11, but who's counting? 10 and 8 months. Maria said, and people in the comments would agree with me too.
I agree with you, Maria.
Well, we're going to end this in another minute, but
But I agree with you, Maria.
Jesus is King said, sure. Look, I am not 30. It's like Maria's thing.
I
that she
said I
sent
would
me.
tell the truth as long as he's in the chair, so he's not 30. He's
I'm 29.
His
Lotus-
birthday, he was born in 96.
Yeah, 96. Let's see here. Lotus said, what are we agreeing to? Just whatever you can to get next to
Whatever
Maria.
Maria says, I agree with Maria.
Mike said, good night, Randy and Randy. Good night, Mike. Thank you for
See
coming
you,
in. my
Mike.
friend.
Thank you.
Gray said, sure, I will agree, I suppose. Man. Madison said, night, Mike. Crafty said, okay, well, make it 60. Okay. Maria, LOL, I'm not going to miss that. Jesus King said, close enough.
I agree with
Ryan
you,
said,
Maria.
hey, guys, have an excellent night. Hey, okay, everybody, look, that's been 2 hours. We're going to make the video, and then Dad has a long drive to get me back to the barn.
Y'all have a good night, Dave, whenever you're watching this, and thank you, and I
Yep.
really appreciate it. And we do apologize for the disruption today. We will try to make sure that doesn't happen again. Thank
Yep,
y'all.
sorry, but Maria said, Randy is stupid. Would you agree with me, too? Yes, I'm just dumb enough to drop a tree on myself. But thank you, everybody.
Keep it silly.
Keep it silly. See y'all at 6 p.m. tomorrow.